Green, green, green.
Alejandro Docampo picks up the pace from the pole position. We are in the way for the Belgian Grand Prix as the field storms into turn 1. Oh, there's Jesper Eriksson locking the rears on the blacks as he goes wide, and Docampo with a very nice lead already going down the hill. He's already leading by about a second from Fredriksson in P2, who has a great start, by the way. Up the hill for the first time. Watch the back ends of these cars. And they all make it. And look at these cars fight for position. Fredriksson still holds on to P2 at the moment. Eriksson gonna have a look at the inside, but decides better off it. Doesn't go for the gap yet. Very early on in the race. A nice battle for position here between Torin Majid and Sepp Kinder, as we have the 2 VOR cars of Saturn and Fred right behind as well. Into the chicane. Torin later on the brakes, so is Robert, by the way. Goes in very deep into the chicane, but oh! Robert taps Sepp Kinder, and there's 4 cars involved in a pile-up in the final chicane. Yes, he does. So Sepp Kinder is done, I think. It seems like it for sure. Seb, of course, on the outside, gonna make his way to the apex to take the corner, make a straight acceleration to get the best exit. But Robert was on the inside, so perhaps should have been given some space. As he goes much later on the brakes. Gets past Robert. So Robert and Seb make contact just up in front, and then he actually gets hit by Pronk, which also explains his side pod damage. Thomas Jensen just passed Torin Majid a moment ago, as Torin has gone off again, I think. Yes, he has. So Thomas goes by, moves himself up a spot into the 5th position. But in the meantime, Docampo under pressure from Eriksson. Down into the hairpin. Eriksson gonna try to go the long way around. Not gonna work. And the Reds have definitely fallen off at this stage. 17 laps to go. So they held it out about 8 laps, which is very solid actually. Through Stavelo, up towards Blanchimont, on board. Eriksson on the push to pass. And Docampo goes to the right hand side of the track. Doesn't really fight it too much. As Eriksson goes up the inside of Blanchimont and takes the race lead for the first time tonight. Docampo's gonna have a look up the inside, but doesn't have the grip to come back. And so he will fall in line. Let's go back here and see what happened to Thomas Jensen. Oh, loses the car, goes through the graph. Oh! Almost had the save of his life right there, but just about lost it. It's going to be scary with oncoming traffic, but he regroups. Want to go again for the onboard angle here. Tank slapper through the gravel, and then overcorrects the car and spins out. And of course, Torin Majid was the one that went right by him. This was right behind as well, so Torin picks up that position into the bus stop chicane. Remember that the tires are falling off for sure though, and yep, all the power, loses it, spins right around, does a nice donut. He did those last season after the race, but doesn't really look like it's going his way tonight. Patrick Silvassi is the only car that stays out. He takes the race lead for a lap or 2 depending on when he's gonna pit. And now up the hill, push to pass not in effect yet. Maybe he won't use it at all, we don't know. There he is. Push to pass enabled for Ross Fretton down the straight. Someone's going to go defensive to the inside, but I think, oh, Ross is going to go over the grass. Going to force his way down the inside. There you go, late on the brakes. Wow. Oh, man. What a move by Ross Fretton. Someone's going to come back. Oh, my God, that was close. Thomas almost came back there, but Ross forces his way down the inside, goes over the grass. It's legal because you are still on the track with 2 wheels. But man, what a risk. And it paid off as well. Into P7 he goes. Look at this. Oh, it's actually 4 wheels just... I'm not sure if that was completely legal or not. iRacing didn't give him a penalty for it though. I think it was legal. Oh! Thomas sends it up the inside, the 2 bang wheels. And gets back in front, so that's another angle from this. Thomas goes down the inside. He is right there alongside in the corner. Yes, it was a late move, but he was alongside, so I don't think Ross really should have turned in that right there. As Ross is gonna be forced to go the long way this time around into Lecom. Late on the brakes again. Oh, close running, but they manage. Oh, where's Thomas gone? Thomas has gone around. Okay, so oof, that's a bit tough on Thomas right there. But Ross right around the outside gets the position. So Ross late on the brakes. Thomas again. He tried to put his nose in there, but took too much speed in the corner. And his tires have fallen away a little bit already. So he took too much speed for the tires to handle. Lost the grip on the rears and simply lost it. Patrick with a lot of overspeed. He must be on the push to pass. Yes, he is. Easy move for Patrick down the Camel Straight. Here we go though. Battle for the race lead. 7 laps to go. I am still expecting another round of pit stops though. So this might be for the win. Who knows? But Del Campo on the push to pass. Ericsson just up in front is also on the push to pass. Going to try to defend. Oh! Del Campo right on the gearbox up the hill. Down the straight. And it's a drag race into Lake Home. Who's going to be the latest breaker? And it's Del Campo just about. And he actually makes a very neat move around the outside for the race lead. Perfectly executed with the tires that are slightly better in shape. A little bit more grip. Of course, the red's fallen off now for Ericsson. So he drops to P2. Yes, it will be the third winner in 3 races. So Alejandro Del Campo with a perfect drive. Goes to victory lane for the first time this season. Perhaps not the last, but he wins the Belgian Grand Prix by at least 13 seconds over Jesper Ericsson. It is the third winner in as many races this season, so that definitely shows the competition of this series at the moment.